Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I'll be doing a daily energy reading as usual. And instead of using multiple decks to do this, I just decided to grab the Tarot of the Santa Muerte Tarot and use it. Use one deck for the entirety of this reading. To be honest, I grabbed this deck for when I did a reading for a client, and I just decided to roll with it because I like the reading so much. Alright, so without further ado, I'm just gonna start your reading right away. And for those of you who are not aware of my Patreon page, you can get a personal video tarot reading for only $1 and also get a full access to my Patreon pick a pile readings. Okay, I have 7 to 10 piles per reading, and you guys, if you love pick a card readings and if you want to get a personal video tarot reading from me that is all about you and your situation and your specific question, then you should please go ahead. You should just go ahead to my Patreon page, which is patreon.com/ApollosPriestess, and join up as a patron today. Okay, because you can get a reading from me within 24 hours with the turnaround time right now. Alright, so with that out of the way, I'm just gonna start your reading. This reading is for singles, and we'll be tuning into your current energies and then also find out what is in store for you in your love life in the future as well. Alright, so you've got the Star, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands. Wow, the Three of Cups, the Empress in the reverse, Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups in the reverse, Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, the Hanged Man, as well as the Moon, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is great to see because, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was so messy on camera. But alright, so the story that I'm seeing, it's very fascinating, okay? Because right now, of course, there's a lot of group that I'm channeling because it's a general reading, and there are, as I say this on every single one of my readings, but there are those of you who want to be completely single and fab, and there are those of you who want a new love to come in to give you commitment and the love that you want, and there are those of you who are still waiting for someone of the past, okay, or are just curious of someone who was in your past. Okay, so I'm channeling a lot of energies right here, so bear with me, okay? I'll get to I'll try to include all of you in this reading. But from what I'm seeing, whatever group you belong to, in the past you were not able to have the healing that you wanted out of some situation, and I feel like this situation is involving some type of commitment issue, okay? Not from your end, but from someone else's end. And it even made you kind of bitter from what I'm seeing because the Empress is in the reverse here, and it stunted your growth as a soul, okay? Whatever the situation was, it stunted your growth as a soul because it could have been a third-party situation as well. But you're really doing your best to move on from it and heal from that experience, but it's 80% of the time you're not able to kind of let go of that situation that still has a hold on you because you're still emotionally wounded from that experience, and as a result I feel like you're kind of acting out in a negative way because of that, okay? Instead of healing as a soul and moving on with your life from that experience and being open to new energies coming into your life, in your current state you're more I would say you're behaving like the person that hurt you. Okay, you're behaving like the person that hurt you. But that being said, there are people around you who care a lot about you, such as your friends. But also, if you're considering having sex with someone or dating someone at this time, know that they actually don't have a a good intent, not good, but they don't really have if you want commitment, they don't reciprocate that. Alright, so going back to what I was talking about before, yeah, there are some people around you, and in case you are just single and you want to be fab with that as well, and you're feeling kind of non-committal, then it's okay for you to entertain this person and be with them, because you're not going to fall for this person or want something more out of them. But if you're prone to confusing sex and love, and if you're feeling you could this is gonna require some honesty on your part, but if you feel you're wanting someone just because they look like your exes or they behave like one of your exes, then it's not a good idea for you to get involved with them, because chances are they were put in your life to teach you a lesson by your spirit guides, and a lot of those lessons, they're not particularly easy. For me personally, like the ex that I couldn't really get over, like he was my soulmate, okay? And there was another person that I got involved with in 2019, and this person, they behaved and looked quite a lot like my ex, okay? And like, I mean, it was really stupid of me, but I decided to like date them and get involved with them, and it turns out that they were my twin flame. And that relationship was so difficult. Like I didn't even feel like myself when I got out of it. So I feel like that's kind of what you're going through right now, and you're just like putting yourself in much more like painful and hard situations if you do get involved with someone, if you like, for those reasons, okay? So make sure to avoid that. And moving on with the rest of the reading, I'm seeing that like for a lot of you guys, you're still unable to walk away from a person of your past, okay? I know that you want this reading to be about your new love, but right now the energies that are coming in is about your past. Unless you heal that experience and move on from your life by understanding the reason that you are here, and becoming so much more positive instead of like being skeptical about your spirit guides, about your life, and then like, you know, kind of you have a lot of negative self-talk, okay? That's kind of what I'm feeling here, because like when I tune into whoever this is, you could like, it's basically a choice, right? It could be positive and engage in positive thinking, and like try to let go of the thoughts and like the energies that bog you down. But instead of doing that, you're just like, oh well, like I hate my life anyways, like I'm just going to like engage in that further, like I'm not gonna fix this situation. So that's kind of the energy that is coming through. Not that it's completely negative, because you're learning from it, right? But I just want you to like be honest to yourself about the situation, because like you don't have to pretend to have like no emotions or like no love for somebody that you had feelings for, because from what I'm seeing here, you're still hurting, and you have to like you need some time to acknowledge that hurt and to heal from that experience. But right now you haven't really given yourself any chance to do that. So yeah, I feel like some of you guys watching this, like when you fall for someone, you really fall hard, and like, you know, either this is a type of someone, like type of a person that, you know, you are specifically interested in, or like, you know, so just for some of you guys, I'm hearing that you're just so like wrapped up in this excess energy that although the options and the like people who want to date you are there, you're not really giving them a chance, okay? You're not giving them a chance to get to know you and for your life to kind of begin anew. So that is something that needs to be fixed. All right, so this is like a difficult energy, okay? Like that is coming through today. It's not easy with the Seven of Wands and the Hierophant in the reverse, because someone is not listening to higher wisdom. They're not listening to their spirit guides. Yeah, like now more than ever, like it's time for you to confront yourself and your thoughts, and to see things from a completely new perspective, okay? But don't rush it. Just because I said this doesn't mean that you have to rush this process, but rather like the right moment, it will come to you, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be right now, but just take this like a guide, okay? Because like the energy that is coming through, it's just talking about how important self-love is and self-healing is. Before you can engage in any sort of romantic relationships with another person, you really have to come from a place where you love yourself and where you are the person that you want to date, okay? So right now you're not you know, being exactly that, but that's okay, because you're still hurting. You still have so much pain to process, and you know, up until now, you just felt like it wasn't really the right time for you to do that. But the more you ground yourself and the more you let go of the thoughts that are the negative thoughts that are around you and that bother you so much, you'll be able to emerge as this Queen of Pentacles, okay? Just bit by bit. And like, although you might not see like complete you might not see your life completely changing overnight, you will see it changing bit by bit, and that is what is important, okay? Like little progresses are very important at this time. Someone also might be a Taurus or a Pisces or a Cancer, but Taurus energy is coming through very strongly because of the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and also the Empress. Someone could be an Aquarius as well, because the Star card is here. But yeah, let's keep on pulling out the cards and see what is gonna happen. You're gonna get yourself out of the situation because of the appearance of this King of Pentacles. It's gonna give you the commitment that you want. Oh my god, and also give you the love offer that you want. But it's not gonna happen right away with the Eight of Swords. But it's gonna, yeah, it is going to happen. It is gonna come, but you just have to wait a little bit. And when you begin your relationship with this King of Pentacles, they're not gonna give you commitment right away. Just keep that in mind. And that's because they themselves were very hurt in the past. And it's like you guys are mirroring each other and playing out the same dynamic. But, you know, like this person is like acting in a way that their exes acted towards them, and you are doing the same as well right now, okay? And I'm not really getting a feeling that you have met this person, okay? Because they're kind of different from your ideals or your types that you generally have. But that's why they are going to blow your mind, and you're going to be so excited that they are in your life. They're going to reciprocate your feelings, and they're going to make sure that whatever they receive from you will be returned back to you, okay? Like in tenfolds, like not in a bad way, like, but like if you give them a lot of love, then this person is going to give you a lot of love as well. So that's something that is going to like really make you feel like, you know, happy and like, I'm hearing ecstatic, okay? So that's something to look forward to. The Wheel of Fortune is here in the reverse, so unless you do your healing, you can't really meet this person. And I'm sorry if I sound like kind of annoying, but you know, like, because this energy, it's, you already know the answer to this, okay? It's just that you don't want to make that effort right now, or the decision to change your life right now, because, you know, as I said before, you're still in this state where you kind of feel like even pessimistic about your future and your love life, and like it's just that this energy of negativity, it's just dominating your life at times, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, okay? Because, you know, like, you're gonna get out of the situation. Like, just because you know, you're not out of it right now doesn't mean that it's never gonna happen. It's gonna happen, trust me. But you have to be patient, and most of all, you have to let the wheel this wheel of life flow, or like run according to its own laws, okay? Instead of like you know, trying to impose your own will on it, just be relaxed and just let it flow. And you also have the Two of Wands, as well as Six of Pentacles. Oh wait, I already read the Six of Pentacles, sorry. And yeah, like with the Two of Wands right here, you guys are gonna be on the same page. But like, just as I said that, you know, like you guys, this King of Pentacles is going to, oh, how fitting is that? You also have the Queen of Pentacles right here. This King of Pentacles, they're mirroring you, right? So from the feeling that I'm getting, you guys might be kind of put off from each other when you meet at first, okay? Like, because I'm getting that, you know, like, it's just one of those energies where, you know, when you're so similar to someone, you just feel like, you know, you kind of hate them. And like, when you confront yourself about why you feel towards them like that, you know, you realize that it's because they have a lot of commonalities with you. So that's kind of what I see. But like, I'm not seeing the situation with this King of Pentacles becoming like something that you don't want to be engaged like you don't want to be involved in, because like, they're gonna make you very happy. And even these, like, you know, like these commonalities that annoy you guys so much and that makes you kind of defensive, and at first it's going to become something that bonds you together. But just, you know, by the time that happens, you're just going to be in the state where you're not really going to rush into anything, especially in relationships, but rather you're just going to let it play out in the long term. Alright, so this is all that I see for you guys singles. I'm going to move on to group 2, which is for those of you who are in a relationship already. Once again, this is just a general reading, so please take what resonates with you, and I'll leave behind whatever that doesn't. Hi there, couples. This is your reading, and I'm gonna be tuning into your current energies as well as your future energies. Oh, and please keep in mind that this is just a general reading, so if you want a personal reading that is all about you, and also get full access to my Patreon page, like Patreon pick-up pile readings, then please head on to patreon.com/Apollo's Priestess, because like, you guys are gonna be so excited, okay? Like, you guys are going to get, you guys are gonna be able to get like my readings for only $1, which is kind of crazy, to be honest, because for non-patrons, my tarot readings are $50 for 1 to 10 questions. So for you to get that every single month for only $1, that's pretty crazy. All right, so let's tune into your love life, current energies. All right, you have the commitment that you want with the Ten of Pentacles because, you know, and your relationship is stable as well overall, but you kind of feel, I'm here like with this Queen of Cups energy, I'm not getting that you're like emotionally unavailable towards your partner, but rather you're kind of feeling like you're scared, okay? You're feeling paranoid and you overthink things a lot right now in regards to this partnership, because you feel like because you are so happy and you're getting what you want out of this partnership, this person is going to leave you, and something like you don't really expect, something nasty that you don't really expect is going to happen. Sorry about that noise, guys. My cats are just fighting aggressively right now. Kobe, no, calm down. Alright, yeah, you guys have your like bickerings like now and then. I feel like it could be due to like your jealousies, okay? Someone could be very jealous, or like this person may have given you the cause to be jealous, okay? Like, I'm not seeing like cheating or anything like that, but this person that you're dealing with, they could have like somehow not maintained their boundaries well with another person. So that could be in the past or now. Like, once again, with the Seven of Swords energy, I don't get the sense that this person cheated on you, but rather, oh my god, this person is coming through as the King of Cups in the reverse as well. Okay, so that's interesting. What is the Seven of Swords about? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, Nine of Wands and the Justice. Like, if this person like somehow failed to maintain their boundaries with the opposite sex, or like, you know, with someone that made you kind of feel like they were a red flag, then you kind of did the same to them. Okay, just for some of you guys out there. For others of you, this person may have revealed that they're going through something in regards to their finances, like they may have been laid off, or something legal is happening in regards to money or their finances, and they may have revealed this to you, or this could be your energy, okay? So let's see, let's keep on pulling out the cards and see what is happening. Okay, someone's definitely like struggling with their monies, because the Queen of Wands is here, as well as the Sun in the reversed. The World. Things are wrapping up though with the High Priestess, Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. So if you are laid off right now and like you're kind of struggling to make ends meet, things are like progressing, and you will get like things will like better days will come to you, and the new beginning that you're hoping for, it will come as well. But okay, so let me just tune into the first thing that I saw here, which is the fact that some of you guys are struggling in this dynamic because both of you guys are not in your best elements, okay? Although things are stable, maybe things are way too stable, okay? You know, like some people, they get kind of tired when things are just calm and fun, and like it kind of feels like some of you guys are dealing with that energy. While for others of you, this is an energy of like one person feeling very jealous and like very clingy towards their partner, because the partner that they're dealing with, they're not giving them what they want, or they just feel like this partner of theirs, this King of Cups in the reverse, they're being pretty shady. So yeah, I'm definitely hearing something about boundaries. Like this person like could have really strong boundaries towards you, and like, you know, they might make you feel kind of like an outsider in their lives, but when it comes to their friends or people they meet at like at parties, or like people who don't really matter to this relationship, they're very open to them and like they're very friendly, which is making you feel like this person is not investing as much of their energies to this connection as you are, like, you know, as you are giving it. So I can see where you know, like where you're coming from and where this person is coming from as well, and you are in the right in this case. Like you are definitely in the right when it comes to the situation if this person is acting in that way. But you are no longer in that energy of like wanting to like overthink things and like, you know, like kind of being all sad and weepy, because you know you've learned your lessons about that in the past, and like you know that nothing good is gonna come out of the situation if you just you know, like lay low and like sulk about the situation. So from what I'm seeing, although you're kind of misguided and in that, you know, like you might I'm hearing emotional blackmail for some of you guys, so you might make this person feel like, you know, you're gonna break up with them, or you might have said something like that as well. But for others of you, this is just this energy of like passive aggressiveness that is coming through here, and this person's not gonna enjoy it, because I'm seeing like, you know, you guys bickering here. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are like, because you got like, maybe you guys are both water signs, but I'm definitely getting the vibe that you guys might be like kind of like draining each other's energies without even realizing it. Someone could be a Pisces, by the way. All right, let's see. Or you're just feeling emotional imbalance, and this person as well, because of this truth coming out of the situation. Like someone desperately wants to save their face and like, you know, maintain their pride, but like they kind of feel like the other is not letting them do that. Are you guys quarantined together? Like that might explain why this five of wands energy is here, because like maybe this the way this person breathes and exists is trying like is beginning to like exhaust and annoy you. Like if it is that, then I would totally understand it, because like I think I mentioned this before, but I have a lot of air signs in my natal chart, and like physical intimacy, I'm good with sex, but like, you know, being truly physically intimate and like being around my person like all the time, that kind of exhausts me like to no end. So I can understand the situation if you guys are like being forced to stay with one another like 24/7. You know, you guys just are just one of those couples who need a lot of space from one another. But if not, like if it's the scenario that I mentioned before, then the Queen of Cups is kind of right. But as I said before, you are going about this in the wrong way, because you really shouldn't be coming from a place of jealousy. Like you should confront with the jealousy that you're feeling and deal with it, and then proceed to talk about it with this person, because whatever you're saying or doing, it's making this person feel as if they need to be defensive. Okay, they need to like kind of counter like they need to work on their like whatever they need to say to you, or like they can't really reveal things to you. Like that's something that I'm seeing here as well. Why are you so depressed though? Why is the sun here? Some sharp words were like, okay, so you maintain like you said something to this person about your standards when it comes to this relationship and your wants, but I feel like it didn't really go well. Okay, like this person kind of like they clap back to you in a way. Okay, and like this is why this angry energy is kind of coming from. I kind of feel like you just wish this person would listen to you like and just let things go, instead of like, you know, acting like they know best. But it's almost like they're not really doing that. They're not really understanding you or where you're coming from. So this you know, this energy of like sharp words being spoken is coming through. Some of you guys, they're kind of this person is beginning to resent your influence in their lives, and because you're kind of reminding them of their own mother. Okay, like they don't want to be mothered by you, but you might feel like this person is being unfair in that, like, you know, like they came to you in the first place because they wanted to be nurtured, but when things kind of got real here in this situation, in this relationship, they're backing out, or they're being like, you know, they're pulling back themselves from you emotionally. But this person like that you're dealing with, they're gonna realize what is important in the situation. So like if you're scared, and like if you're clinging onto this person harder because, you know, you're so scared that they're gonna leave your life and they're gonna abandon you or ghost you, something about like this person not communicating enough is also coming through, or like this person communicating but not communicating in the way that you want is coming through as well. In that case, this passive aggressiveness, it has to stop. Okay, honest conversation is needed, and I'm seeing that the feminine is ready for that conversation, but not the masculine. You're just gonna have to let this person heal on their own time, because they will, and things will progress from there. You guys will, you know, get back together into this energy of the Emperor and the Empress, because that's who you guys truly are. You guys are not this Queen and King of Cups being in the reversed. So you guys will you know, get back to this energy of being each other's best partners and like friends and allies. And also I'm also seeing you guys like taking this experience as a whole. Like as I said before, I'm not seeing you guys like quarreling or like, you know, like arguing to a very large degree, but rather it's more of this energy of like bickering that is coming through. But in any case, you guys are just gonna learn from this experience, and then you just grab onto this card and like, yeah, become one of those power couples that, you know, you admire so much. Let's tune into what this High Priestess is, because I don't feel like I read it enough. Nine of Swords. Okay, so you kind of feel like this person is doing off like going off and like meeting other people. They're not, you know, like you know how like your self-talk is really the worst when it comes to like your anxiety. Like the situation that I'm feeling, it's mainly the feminist energy that I'm feeling, because I'm seeing you like becoming very anxious over this person and like how they act towards other people. Because if something about this relationship, it's not making you feel secure enough, okay? And it's not really this person's job to make you feel secured at all times in a relationship, but it is their job to make you feel reassured when it like when you do ask them questions about the state of your relationship. But that is not coming from what I'm seeing. Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay, yeah, it kind of feels like things are not stable enough for you, and some of you guys might have like started dating this person, but before you guys start to date one another in an official committed way, it could have been a situation where like this person was not giving you the commitment that you wanted initially, because the Three of Swords is here as well. But yeah, you guys are just not vibing well with one another at this time, and it's kind of making you feel as if like it's the end for this relationship, or it's making you worry at least that, you know, this is the end of your relationship because you know, this person is acting that way towards you. And some of you, I'm hearing that because of the presence of a third party that is coming through right now, it kind of feels like your worst nightmares have manifested in your reality, because you kept thinking about that and thinking about that over and over again. So yeah, like multiple energies are coming through, but the Knight of Wands is here and the Ace of Cups is here as well in the reverse. So you can expect a communication from this person to come in the very near future, but it's not going to be overly emotional, at least in text. But this person is going to show you that they love you and that they want to be with you through action, okay? So like whatever expectations that you have towards relationship, you're just gonna have to let it go and let this person be themselves, and stop clinging on so hard to them and like casting your jealous energy over this relationship, but rather confront those jealousies and those anxious feelings for what they are, and then operate from that space. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen for you guys in the near future, or actually in the far future as well. Nine of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Some of you guys are gonna break up with this person precisely because you lose control of your thoughts and your anxiety. Okay, like you're gonna make things so much more worse than what it is by like coming from this place of like just thinking and thinking about the situation that you don't want to be involved in, which is a third-party situation, and which is losing this person. But because you lose control of your thoughts, you're gonna get into the very situation that you initially did not want to get involved in. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Yeah, like if you do break up with this person, or this is only true, this energy that I'm channeling right here, it is only true if you let your thoughts get out of control. So this doesn't really need to happen. Like if you get your thoughts under control and like, you know, avoid like being that Queen of Cups energy that I mentioned before, then this doesn't really need to happen. But if it does get out of control, know that this person, although they're not going to leave your life, they're not going to give you what you want, which is that offer of being in a relationship once again. And like you guys are going to communicate you know, here and there, but you're going to find yourself single, okay? And for a while, if you know, this mindless thinking, it kind of continues on. So make sure to avoid that, and make sure to avoid this you know, Tower moment. Alright, so this is all that I see for those of you who chose group 2, you know, for those in a relationship. I'm gonna move on to group 3, which is for those in separation. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked the reading, and if it did, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And don't forget to click that bell notification thing, because it's going to notify you whenever I post these readings. Alright. Hi there, group number 3. This is your reading. and we're just tuning into the present energies of your love life, and we'll also be tuning into the future energies of your love life. Why do I feel so sleepy suddenly? Like, it's so weird. Let me just connect my charger to the phone because, all right. Okay, what is the energy for those in separation? Okay, wow. All right, so the person that you're asking about, they have a soul connection to you. You love them, they love you. You're gonna hear from them as well, okay? Whatever that was like bringing this person down and you in this situation, it could have been a third-party situation, or it could have been something about their career or their finances. It's over, okay? Like there's nothing stopping them from coming towards you now. But know that they are still in this energy of the Emperor, because right now, like Emperor reverse, because they haven't really gotten everything in their lives under control, and I feel like that is something about their finances. The Queen of Swords energy is here, so someone in your midst, I feel like if this is not your energy, if you're not an air sign, this is like someone in your midst who wants to like kind of fuck things up, okay? And once again, I'm sorry for swearing, but that is what I see. They want to fuck things up between you and this person. This could be an ex on your person's end, or this could be like a mutual friend, you know, that just doesn't want you to be with this person because they are so jealous. Someone is jealous. Why? Who's jealous? They're jealous because this relationship, it's nothing like they have seen before. It's like it's something that they really don't understand, and like, you know, they were never involved. This person that's jealous anyways, this person like they were never involved in a committed relationship that led to, like, you know, one another like caring for each other and like being really genuine and true to one another. So like that's why they're jealous of this connection, because they can see, like, as an outsider, they can see that how, you know, devoted you guys are to one another. And like, one thing that I'm hearing is that this person, the one way you're gonna know who this is that they are always involved in relationships where they give more than they receive, okay? Like they keep getting on like getting into like something, like getting involved with like F boys and F girls who don't give them anything like, you know, anything of value to them, and that's why they're very jealous of this connection. Another thing that I just heard, and it's very specific, I'm not sure if I can talk about this here because it feels very specific, and I feel like it's meant for someone else out there, okay, not for all of you guys, okay? So I'm just gonna ignore it, and if it does come up again, and if my spirit guides really want me to talk about it on this reading, then I will. But for now, I'm just gonna move on with the rest of the reading. So yeah, so someone's jealous, they want to be a wedge, but you don't really have to worry about them, because from what I'm seeing, yeah, like it's going to like play out on its own. And like this King of Pentacles, if you're worrying that this like your person is going to give this person a chance, this jealous person a chance, and like they're gonna get back together or like get together in any ways, they're not interested, okay? Like your person is not interested in this Queen of Swords. Seeing things from a different perspective, abandonment, like whatever situation that was like, you know, bugging them and like that was just not moving forward, and this person is like seeing it from a completely new perspective now, and they are seeing you from a completely new perspective as well. So they're regretting like walking away from you. It's something that makes them sad. But this Five of Pentacles is also here because this person is walking away from a person that was like, you know, holding them back. And like in the past, like I feel like some of you guys out there watching this, like this person did not make the decision to be with you, not because they didn't really love you or anything like that, but just because they were not in this state of like being ready to make this decision to be with you. But that's over. Like something else came into their lives, and like some new energies came into their lives, and you know, it was kind of faded because, you know, it was a lesson that they were meant to learn, soul lessons that they were meant to learn. And this inevitable ending between this you know, this Queen of Swords and this King of Pentacles, this Emperor actually, whoever this Queen of Swords is, like, it ended completely. They're gonna come back in, by the way, your person, but they're not gonna give you what you want, which is commitment right away. They're not gonna give you, like, they're not gonna say, come in and say, like, oh, hey, like, how are you? Can we get married? They're not gonna be like that, okay? Like, but rather, they're gonna play out the long game. They're just gonna stay around you and see if you still reciprocate their feelings. And they have a message for you, by the way. Yeah, they're gonna be, like, really romantic, but just be aware that this person, they may have some jealous tendencies, or like this unhealed parts of them that wants to be kind of selfish. So yeah, like with the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, sorry, the Strength right here, I kind of feel like because they are so happy to get out of that situation that played out in the long term with this Queen of Swords, they're gonna act like they're gonna act buck wild from what I'm hearing. And like this this Devil, I'm not seeing it as something very negative, although it can be, like, because, you know, jealous energies and possessiveness, it can like get out of control real fast. But it's more like this person, like, you know, being so happy to connect with you once again that, you know, they just let their passions run out of control, and like it might kind of turn you off in a way, or scare you even. But this new beginning, it's not going to happen for a while, and it's going to be challenging, by the way, okay? It's not going to be, yeah, it's not going to be an easy path for you, but know that, you know, there's a message coming in for you. This person really wants you to love them. They want you to love yourself first, and then they want you to love them. Ace of Cups is here, as well as the Ten of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So like, look at how this skeleton, I guess, is like growing to actually 3 flowers right here. And it's like, because one of it is already, you know, grown, it's you know, like this figure is like giving pouring water into this flower right here. Is it a flower or is it a fruit? Yeah, it's a flower. And that's kind of what I feel like. This person, like, in the past, they just didn't really realize that they were like focusing all their attentions on the wrong thing, and now they do. So like, that's where this transformation is gonna occur. But overall, like, I feel like because of what I said about that Queen of Swords, you're just going to be like much more focused on that Queen of Swords kind of becoming a wedge in your relationship, rather than focusing on this person coming back into your life, because that's going to trigger something in you from what I'm hearing. But let me just, yeah, okay, let me just arrange the cards, because I kind of got out of control when I laid out all the cards. This is my new style of reading, by the way, and I'm in love with it, because like, I don't know why I hadn't thought of it sooner. Like, for me personally, like, I do readings, personal readings for myself like this, but I usually just shuffle the cards for like clients and for YouTube readings like this. But because my wrist has been acting up lately, I tried out the way that I do my personal readings, and yeah, I love the results, and I love how the reading kind of tells a story overall. Let's see though. I'm also hearing that before this message from this Emperor comes in, you're gonna feel like kind of overwhelmed because of all of the heavy energies like that are surrounding you. Like, not necessarily negative, but you're just gonna feel a certain sense of heaviness, and it's gonna confuse you somewhat, okay? Because you're gonna feel like things are like happening in a really worse way when it's not. And yeah, you're gonna have your victory from what I'm hearing out of this situation that has been playing out for a long time. This energy of the Hermit is from the King of Cups side, okay? And something outside of themselves, like a spirit guide or like a higher self, it forced them to look within. It forced them to go within and see that whoever they were involved in, like, if your person is not involved in a third-party situation or with another person at this time, this is not the reading for you, okay? Because right now the energy that I'm channeling is for those of you who have a partner, actually, who are waiting for a person to get out of a relationship. And the message that is coming through is that they have finally realized that they just don't love that person they are involved in, okay? And they don't see eye to eye with that person. Like, they just don't want to be with that person, and something outside of themselves forced them to go within in order to realize that. yeah, they want things to be easy, and you know, they're coming in, by the way, but once again, like, they're not gonna come in and like ask you to be in a relationship with them right away, because I feel like when they do come in, they are still involved in the situation with that exes, or like, you know, with that current partners of theirs, and I'm seeing that, you know, they're gonna come to you when they haven't officially separated from that person. Okay, so yeah, like, this person may tell you, like, just for some of you guys, may tell you half truths. They may act like you might not like their energies when they come in, okay, because they still haven't learned the substantial part of their lessons, soul lessons. So if they do come to you as a King of Swords in the reverse, where they're not telling you all the truths and they're acting like little assholes, then just wait, okay? Don't accept this person's offer or anything that they say, and just wait, okay? Like, you're not losing anything by waiting. Yeah, just wait for this Tower moment to happen, and this person is gonna give you, like, as a whole, like, let me just reiterate it because it might seem confusing to you guys. You're gonna get that communication that you've been waiting for, and this person is aware of their feelings for you. That being said, for some of you guys, this person's they might not have ended their relationship with that third party or that partner that they are dating, or that they are married to right now. But that being said, that Tower moment in the relationship will occur, because truths will come out, truths that, you know, this person is not interested or nor in love in that with that current partner. That will come out in the open. You don't really have to do anything about the situation, okay? And when that Tower moment does occur, that's when love and commitment will come in for you. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing right now. And let's see, like, yeah, they have all the tools to make this work, but right now they just don't want to make the effort because of that, you know, because they are so, like, they're realizing so many soul lessons at once. They feel kind of overwhelmed, and they just want to make sure, double check before they make any moves towards you. The Justice is here, so things are being made right, and, like, you know, friends and families who don't support this connection, they are being put to rest. They're being cut out of this person's life and your life as well. So yeah, like, overall, you have nothing to worry about. Just let this situation play out and manage your like anxiety levels and your I'm hearing that some of you guys have this penchant for overthinking. So yeah, like, if you felt kind of triggered by what I said about that, about the Queen of Swords being someone who's a wedge to this relationship, then yeah, that's something that you have to work on. That you know, like, the reason that the anxiety was even triggered in the first place is because it's something that you have to confront and, like, work on. Alright, so this is all that I see at this time. Oh my god, I'm, like, at the beginning of this reading, I was, like, super, like, energized almost, but now I'm feeling drained. Oh my god, I need to do some cleansing, because whoever's energy I was channeling earlier about the Queen of Swords, and they drained me real fast. And to be honest, it's not like this pile that drained me the most, because it was like, it was group number 2's, okay? Group number 2's energy that was draining me so much, because it was this reading about this Queen of Cups and this King of Cups who are being very toxic to one another. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry, blabbered about something that doesn't really concern your pile. And yeah, I'm just gonna end the reading here, because I feel like I'm gonna keep on talking and talking without saying anything substantial. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching once again.